Hey guys, welcome back to another day with KJ. With Miranda. We just got done doing a Warhead Challenge. That video is already up. Go check it out if you haven't. But now we're back and we are going to do story time with Miranda.
My first story time.
Yay! So, she's gonna tell us a story about, I don't even know if you call it a crazy ex, because it, like...
Not an ex.
Is he, like, right?
We didn't date.
So, take it away. Let us know. Tell us about this crazy person.
Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. This was February of this year. Started seeing this guy. We met online. He's a firefighter. That's really important to the story.
Huge.
So...
Remember that.
Okay, anyways. So, we're seeing each other maybe a month at this point. Just still getting to know each other. Nothing was, like, out of the ordinary with him at this point. And, we were hanging out one night. And I must have received a message on my Apple Watch.
Plug!
That he must have seen come through. I wasn't even really paying attention, but said text was from another female, or excuse me,
Ooh.
Male friend of mine.
Male friend.
And anyways, it was just a normal night. I didn't even know that he had seen the message until the next day. So we're on to the next day now, and I get a text from firefighter out of the blue saying, who was this guy who texted me? And why were we constantly talking?
All the time.
One text. Literally one text.
One text is too many texts.
Literally.
One too many.
Okay, so this guy, he's just a friend. He happened to be asking if I was okay from like a minor car accident I had been in earlier the previous weekend.
That's a normal thing.
Right.
Like, normal people do that.
Right.
Right? Like, hey, I heard something happen to you. Like, just wanted to reach out and be like, hey, how you doing?
Right.
You shook up.
Seeing if I'm okay.
Right.
Yes.
One text.
One text.
Right.
Okay, very important. Anyways, so, he texted me about this guy that I had apparently been talking to all the time.
All the time.
And he's like, well, who is he? And all this. And I'm like, okay, one, we're not dating. So you can back off a little bit. But then I was like, I was being nice about it. Sure. And I was like, okay, you know what? I explained how I knew him. He was just asking if I was okay. Really wasn't a huge deal.
Sure. He's
continuously getting upset about this. And we ended up on the phone then after we were texting for a while, and he's telling me I should have deleted his number right away. Again, mind you, we're not dating.
One text.
One text. And so he's like making me feel bad about this situation where I really didn't even have anything to do with it.
Right.
So
crazy.
Right. We ended the call on really odd terms. Didn't know where, like, the relationship was going to go from there.
Right.
So, the next day, now, just at work, and must have been mid-morning at some point, so I get a text from firefighter, and it's just a picture. Literally from here down of somebody.
No face.
No face.
No, you don't need the face.
In a hospital gown. In a hospital bed. Like, you could see that was obvious, right? So, me being a nice person, I ask him, are you okay? Assuming it was him.
Right.
And
because we don't know.
Because we don't know.
Neck down.
Neck down.
Like, unreal.
So I say, are you okay? He's like, yeah, we went out on a call last night, and I must have passed out because next thing I knew, I woke up here.
Saving cats. I'm just kidding.
Probably. More than likely saving
That's what
cats.
firefighters do, right?
Right. That's what I think that's all they do.
Save cats?
Okay, no.
No,
Firefighters are great.
No, they're awesome.
Anyways.
Thank you for your service.
Yes.
By the way,
just this one in particular.
This one. All he does is save cats.
So anyways, we talked throughout the day. We actually had plans to go out with one of my friends later on that night for dinner. Her name is Callie. He wasn't going to make it. He was still in the hospital. He had said he was still being tested. Apparently now it's a condition he's having with his heart. So it seems serious.
Right. You would think, like, if someone's, like, on the brink of almost dying, right? Because you don't know. You're like, maybe your lungs fill up with oxygen. Maybe, things happen to you, and now it's, like, escalated to this point where you're not here, you're still in the hospital. neck down in a gown.
Are you
like,
okay?
Are you good? Still haven't seen your face.
Yes.
Could only imagine what that might look like.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my friend and I, who were supposed to go out to dinner with him, we're like, our Colts are on. We're ready to go see him at the hospital. And he, of course, says like, no, don't. It's fine.
Don't. I'm
okay,
dying.
but you were just like, your heart was just acting up. So I don't know.
I don't want to see you. Just
okay.
Right? That's what he was thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So we just still go out to dinner, her and I, and she ends up calling him and like leaves a message saying like, I hope you're okay. Miranda told me the situation. Really was hoping you would make it out to dinner tonight, but I hope we can do this some other time. Yeah. Whatever. He responds to her with a text and says like, let Miranda know I'm really sorry I can't make it. You know, they're still doing tests. I'll probably get out of here tomorrow. Okay. So that was the last of it. She was encouraging me to like, okay, you need to give this guy a chance.
Sure.
He's obviously in a vulnerable position.
Right, right.
So the next day, I'm still thinking about this whole story, and I've looked at this picture a couple times now.
Yeah.
That he sent me.
Neck down.
Neck down. One thing I noticed, though, is in the picture, his wrist, there's this very distinct tan line from what you'd think might be a watch, right?
Right, I got one of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's February. And I'm sorry, what male is tanning in February?
Doesn't the sun go down at like 5?
Yes.
Like there's not even enough daylight to like tan.
And I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay for a tanning package. I don't know.
I doubt it.
He was pale anyways. Yeah. I don't think he had a tan line. Okay.
So from when you saw him the day before.
Probably.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty important because I'm like, looking at this picture, really? You have a tan line? When did you go tanning? Did you just get back from Mexico?
Right.
I don't know.
Yay, round trip?
Right.
Right. Like, who knows?
So, I'm talking to some coworkers about this, and one of my friends at work, she's pretty tech savvy, so she's like, well, you're kind of you're sketched out by this situation. Yeah, why don't we just do a reverse Google image search?
Catfish top.
With the picture that he sent me.
Yep.
Of neck down.
Neck down.
Hospital down.
Neck down.
Right. So
unreal.
We throw the image into Google. Next thing we find out is that it was attached to an article from 2014.
Unreal.
And I read through the article to make sure that it wasn't something that he wrote. Like, his name was not on it. There was no indication that this was from him. And I'm like, is this guy lying to me about being in the hospital? In the hospital, right?
Like, unreal.
Mind you, he got mad at me because another guy texted me and then is now trying to make me feel bad.
Unbelievable.
About the situation.
And
by lying about being in the hospital.
And a lengthy lie.
Yes.
Not just like one lie, but like a very lengthy lie.
I'm getting tests done.
Yeah.
I can't meet you for dinner.
My heart.
Right.
Like, yeah.
What else is wrong?
Right. I broke a leg. Right? Who knows?
Yes. So best part. I actually left work early for the day. I was going up to Bemidji where I went to school with a couple friends. I'm in the car with my friend Kelsey. And we're driving up there. She's the one driving. And she's like, I just had told her the whole story. And she goes, Miranda, you need to call this guy and confront him. So sure enough, what do? I'm on the phone with him. And like the best part about this was I was so calm the entire time. I was literally just like, okay.
Oh, sure. She was a G about it.
Right. So Kelsey's over here dying as I'm on the phone with him.
Yes.
And it's a normal conversation at first. He's like, hey, how's the drive going? Like, are you pretty close? Because we were still on like talking terms. He did not know that I knew yet.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, it's good. Like we just got on the road. We'll be there in 3 hours, whatever. Sure enough, I lead into it with, so, you know, I found that picture that you sent me on Google. I didn't know you were working so hard in 2014 that you passed out on a call a couple nights ago.
2014. Oh, God.
Literally 2014. So he's like, I can't believe you didn't trust me.
Like, it's okay.
This is my fault again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Just checking. So I don't trust him now. And he's so mad at me. Literally like yelling at me on the phone. And I'm just like super calm and like, you know, I just like didn't think that you would like, you can tell me the truth now.
Right.
Like that's all I want to know, because this is not going anywhere from here.
Yeah.
But I just want to know the truth. Like, why would you lie about this?
Exactly. Like, who does that?
Right.
It's ridiculous.
So he hangs up on me, of course. You know, I probably deserved it. And
neck down, you definitely did.
Right. Okay, so then this next part, I'm not being super mature about this, but I sent him the picture that I took of the screen of the article that I found with the picture.
Nice.
Yes, it was the exact same picture that I found, or that he had sent me, and I took a picture of the computer screen, and I just sent it to him, and all I said below it was, ha. Okay, so, like, not super mature, but at this point...
I mean, like, with all the stuff that he's done, like, you sending a picture saying ha is so minor.
Right.
Right? Like, you lied about being in a hospital. Like, who
does that?
Who does that?
Okay.
Unreal.
And he responds with, I hope you know you just gave up on someone who never would have given up on you. Oh, shit. Maybe I should go back to him.
You know what that sounds like to me? Like, that's like some stalker 101 stuff.
Right.
Like, yeah, stalkers don't give up on people. Like, they follow people.
Yes.
Right? Like,
I never would have given up on you.
Ever.
So, long story short, he said that. He told me to have a nice life. I haven't talked to him since. I think he deleted me on Facebook. I'm not really sure. But seriously.
Oh my god.
I know.
That is honestly like one of my favorite stories.
Right.
It's just like, who does it? Like, it just neck down. That's like, I can't get over that. Like, most people, if something's wrong, like we talked about this before, you send like a snap or like a photo and it's like, or maybe like feet, right? In the bed. Or like, oh my gosh, look what happened to me. But like.
With how popular Snapchat is, how do you not, like, send a picture of your face with your hospital gown?
Yeah.
Like, I could see that.
Or, like, a video, like, oh my gosh, guess what happened to me?
Right.
Right? But then the best part is like, how he tried to get mad because you caught him.
Because I found out.
Like,
shoot.
You're so
I could have been
terrible.
marrying this guy.
Yeah, you would have been catfish.
Had I not known.
That maybe he is, like, out here catfishing people.
Probably.
And no one's, like, reverse Googled him.
Probably.
That's funny.
So.
That's great. So yeah, the crazy kinda ex, you don't even really know.
Not
like,
an ex.
Not crazy,
I'm not gonna claim
crazy,
that one.
Not an ex, right? No,
Right.
That's a phenomenal story. I really appreciate that. Thank you for that. Well, that was Miranda's story time. I hope you enjoyed it. She'll probably be back on this channel again.
Oh yeah.
2 cameos already. Superstar. Literal superstar. So that's it for this week. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you guys again. Go ahead and hit that subscribe, that like if you enjoy these videos. And I will see you next Sunday. So take care, guys. Bye.
See ya.